With the recent election of a Democratic socialist, or the recent primary victory, I should say, she hasn't won the actual election yet. It would be great if she got lost to a Republican. That would be pretty cool. Ocasio-Cortez is going to cause a lot of problems for the Democratic Party. And it's not just the fact that she's a little bit wacky. It's the fact that she's a Democratic socialist. She's telling other more radical, she's not that radical, really, but she is to an extent as far as her beliefs in communism. She's a member of the Democratic Socialists of America. She's telling other Democratic socialists that it's possible to win elections, or at least primaries, within the Democratic Party. This does not bode well for the Democratic Party, not just the establishment characters, because a lot of people think, oh, this is the reason that the Democratic Party is scared of these people, because Hillary Clinton, Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, all of these different people are going to get unseated by Democratic socialists that actually care and they're actually going to make change. That is not what they're afraid of, because those people probably are not going to be unseated. Who knows? Who knows? Ocasio-Cortez unseated a very long-standing or long-sitting member of Congress. But what they're actually afraid of is the vote splitting that's going to occur if more socialists began running in the party. The Republicans and the Democrats are constantly battling over swing voters. Republicans over here, Democrats over here. There's some people in the middle who don't really identify with either, or maybe they don't really know what they believe. They're just single issue people, and it's kind of minor issues. So they decide where they're going to go based on each election. Well, if it comes down to Donald Trump, say, a Trump type Republican, somebody who looks out for blue collar Americans, and a Democratic socialist, a swing voter that's stuck right in the middle is not going to go to the far left. They're going to end up with people like Donald Trump or just the Republican Party at large. So we're not going to see swing voters going far left. It's going to alienate them from the Democratic Party. And it doesn't matter if it's actually a Democratic socialist or any kind of socialist. The real issue is the perception of the Democratic Party in the minds of the normal everyday American. The normal everyday American is going to start thinking that the Democrats are socialists. And to an extent, that's true. So that's an issue. But also, there's going to be an enormous amount of vote splitting within the party as well. You're going to have people that should normally be able to win, like the representative that was unseated by Ocasio-Cortez in the primary. They were predicting that he might take Nancy Pelosi's spot in the party whenever she decides to get out of it or dies first, whichever one comes first. And because of her, that's not going to happen anymore. This long-standing Democratic congressman is now out of a job. And I don't feel any sympathy for him, but it's going to be a very, very big issue when other Democratic socialists start running against Pelosi, against Maxine Waters, against all of these different people, because they're going to continue to pull the party further and further left, not even just alienating them from swing voters, but from former Democratic voters. And those people are going to have no choice but to go vote for Trump in 2020 and potentially his successor afterwards. It's very, very bad. Like I said, it does not bode well for the Democratic Party because of this. Because of this fact, the Democratic Party, I would predict that the Democratic Party is going to likely splinter. First, what's going to happen is they're just going to start losing people a lot. A lot of people, the more moderate ones, are going to come over to the Republican Party, while the people within it begin fighting, and they say, they realize that they're not winning elections anyway, so they're going to splinter into a bunch of different parties. There's going to be the Democratic Socialists. There's going to be the more traditional Democrats. There's going to be other people that maybe try and go back to like the white middle class or blue collar workers, and it's going to splinter the party. Now, the problem is they're not even going to win anything extra from this Democratic Socialist thing. They might get more millennials. They won't get more millennials because a lot of millennials are already voting for them. So they're going to try to frame this like it's like they're looking after some disenfranchised minority within the country. They're not going to gain anything. They say that they're there for the black people. The black people are already voting for the Democrats, like 90% of them at least. They say that they're there for the Latino people. The Latinos are already voting for the Democrats. They say that they're going to be there for the gays. The gays are already voting for the Democrats. They say they're going to be there for the transgendered people. Pardon me. The transgender people are already voting for the Democrats. Immigrants already voting for Democrats. Well, unless the immigrants are like from Europe or something, in which case it depends on where. Eastern Europe, different story. Western Europe, who knows? Democrats probably. So the people that they claim like to be fighting for, the disenfranchised minorities, are already voting for the Democrats. However, one that they used to claim to fight for, which they have not in years and years, is the blue-collar American, the steel worker, the automobile factory worker, the logger, the farmer, all of these different professions that they used to claim to represent, they haven't been looking out for. A lot of those people that work those jobs are white. They've been claiming that white people are completely evil all the time. So this is the problem that they have. They've alienated an enormous block of voters in America. They have gone like full bore, totally like diving headfirst into representing gays, transgendered people, Hispanics, African American people, all these different things. And they've got them totally in the bag, but that is not enough, still not enough, as we saw in the 2016 election, still not enough to win an election without the white people in the country, and that's just a fact. And now they're going to lose even some of the white people that they have, maybe even some of the Hispanics and some of the black people they have, because, you know, most normal Americans are not okay with outright socialism. And these are the problems facing the Democratic Party. And maybe we'll see a party come in and take their place, maybe further left, maybe more to the center, maybe just another reiteration of the Democratic Party itself. Who knows? But I think we're going to see a lot of third parties popping up. I think that they're going to be splitting the Democratic vote in coming elections. And I think that it'll be a lot easier for people like Donald Trump to win, even though they already have a very, very strong advantage after failure and failure and failure and failure of establishment Republicans and establishment Democrats. I mean, we have George H.W. Bush. What did he really do? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot to speak of. Nobody's talking about the long-lasting effects of George H.W. Bush. What did Clinton do? Clinton got us in a lot of trouble too. What did George W. Bush do? Well, he got us into a lot of wars, got us into a lot of debt, did a lot of bad, shady stuff. Not so good. What did Obama do? Lots of bad stuff, lots of debt, lots of shady government stuff, Fast and Furious, Benghazi. What did Hillary Clinton do? Hillary Clinton has been a part of all of that throughout all of it. So all of these different establishment Republicans, establishment Democrats that have been working, they just failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. And then this outsider kind of wild card, Trump, came in and he was saying things Americans liked. And of course, the establishment lied to us, said, oh, it's just talk. None of that stuff can be done. If it could have been done, we would have done it. It's a little bit harder than that. What is he going to do? Wave a magic wand? Well, maybe he has a magic wand because he's been able to do all of that stuff. So after all of these failures, Trump comes along and he's a major, major success. And not just a little bit of a success, a major success. It's going to bring a lot of people over to Trump and the Republican Party. Meanwhile, the Democrats are actively fighting to lose voters. This is the situation facing the two-party system, and it's good. It's good. There always will be a two-party system, and that's why people like us need to take over the Republican Party, and we've done very well with President Trump, who is extremely effective at reshaping the Republican Party in his own image. This is Jake Lloyd reporting for Infowars.com.
Maximize your potential and take your body back with Super Male Vitality. We're breaking the conditioning and fighting back against the globalists' war on male vitality. Our ultimate non-GMO formula is sourced from powerful organic herbs that have been gathered from around the world and then concentrated for maximum potency. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals. InfoWars Life wants to bring you the highest quality products. Our unique combination of ingredients is designed to assist the body in regulating proper balance and creating superior vitality in males. Support your body and mind and take yourself to the next level. Boost your vitality and energize your life. Take control of your body. Grab a bottle of Super Male Vitality today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.